Natalie Nicholson, and welcome to HBCU Speaks. So today we're going to be talking about police brutality and racism and how it correlates to the generation of young adults today. I've received various questions from social media accounts, and I'll be responding to those questions about said topic.
What is the impact that attending an HBCU has had on your life?
I believe the impact that Jackson State University has had on my life was the fact that I was able to find myself much more quickly than I would have at any other institution. I was able to find out what I liked and what I didn't like. And one thing that I did like is helping other people and being an aid to them and just bringing awareness to my campus and to the community, and hopefully that one day I'll be able to do that nationally and globally.
In your opinion, based on these incidents that have taken place in the past decade, could you speak on them? For instance, Mike Brown, Charleston 9, Trayvon Martin, I Can't Breathe, or police harassment?
I couldn't pick out one of those that would be the most significant to me, because all of them would be significant. I would say the Mike Brown situation was the most significant to me because that was the first thing that I saw personally that had to do with police harassment and police brutality, racism, and things of that matter. But it was insightful that we were so separated as the black community. We were so separated. We were ready to accept what the media was telling us instead of going, well, we couldn't go to the source because he was then dead. But I think we should talk to each other more, get much more of an understanding before we accept what someone else wants us to.
Okay, how can we learn from this incident, and what needs to be done in our communities to prevent this kind of thing from happening in the future?
Well, like I said, I think we were really separated. So I would think that first and foremost, we need to love ourselves first before we can be unified. Because I would say unification, but before you can be unified, in order for you to love someone else, you must first love yourself. And in the black community, we all love ourselves, but we don't love our blackness as much. We don't accept dark skin. We don't accept people who want to talk a certain way. We don't accept people with mental illnesses as well as other cultures would. And I just think that we should just take a moment to teach our children like to love their black skin. And once that child loves her black skin or his black skin, then he would know his self-worth and he wouldn't feel so degraded inside, and he wouldn't allow people to tell him what he or she is. He wouldn't let them tell him, oh, you're going to be a criminal when you grow up. Oh, you're going to be violent in a gang. He wouldn't accept that because he knows who he is inside, and he would portray that on the outside as well, which would allow him to become friends with other people, anybody really. And that's the first step of unification between children. We have to allow this to go to the kids first, which is the next generation. We have to teach them first so that they may teach their children, and then this could all possibly end in that way.
Those are all the questions we have today.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Those were the top 3 questions that we had on today. So I hope you tune back in next week for a all new 3 questions.